Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's been quite a while since I've done a video. Did a little work from home today. Figured I had some time to shoot the second episode of Off the Rack. So if you haven't watched the first episode, basically what this is just me showing a bunch of books that I bought off the rack back when I was a kid, obviously, because they don't really have spare racks anymore like they used to, unfortunately. Yeah, so this episode is going to be movie adaptations. And my love for all things that are unlimited series. So back in the 80s when I was a kid, I tried to collect anything I can get my hands on. Anything I could read. My parents, well, more my mom, encouraged me to read anything, so comic books included. And going to the newsstand with her all the time, I would say, hey, it's quick, couple issues, 3, 4 to a series, easy to pick up, easy to read. Obviously, the 80s were big on movies. A lot of movies came out. A lot of great movies came out in the 80s. And so a lot of them were turned into comic books. And one thing, Marvel did a lot of them. But the three that I'm showing you today are three that I picked up. And the first one is 2010. That's issue 1 and issue 2. Unfortunately, I have not read these in a long time. Let's take a peek. Issue 1. And back then, I wasn't really big on like who was writing and who was doing the artists and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a nice cover. The official comic books adaptation of the spectacular new film. This is from '85. So this is Jim DeMatteis, written, Joe Barney and Larry Hama for the layouts. Finish inks coloring by Tom Palmer. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. And these have not been opened in a long time, but it's still, the pages are nice and crispy in there. I said I've probably not read this probably since the 80s. Nice little page there. So yeah, so like I said, 2 issues, don't think I can get the whole story. I do remember seeing the film. I couldn't, it's been years since I watched the film, so I can't even tell you what was even about anymore. But yeah, I remember back in the 80s, it was a good movie. Second one I'm going to show you is another limited series from Marvel. This is the official comic book adaptation of the spectacular new film from Jim Henson, the 3-issue limited series, Labyrinth. Yeah, so was it what David Bowie was in this one? I do remember seeing this one. And this one was on TV not too long ago. I caught a little bit of it. I can't remember what channel it was on one of those streaming channels. I think I caught a little bit. So this one's got to be what, 86, I think it was. Again, I probably have not read it since probably 86, 87. So who's doing this one? This one is breakdowns by John Buscema, letter by Jim Rosen, finished by Roman. So yeah, not really good with too many names here. So let's find a good page if we can in here. So these have probably not been read since the 80s. There's some artwork in there. Still in pretty good shape, I'd say, for not having bags and boards back in the day. Yeah, actually kept these in nice shape, surprisingly. There's a picture of the labyrinth right there. So yeah, I do remember seeing this movie when it came out. I don't think it went to a movie theater and saw it, but I do remember seeing it at one point in time. So that's issue 1, issue 2, and a sweet cover. Issue 3, really like that cover. So yeah. So the last one is another 3-part miniseries from Marvel, the official comics adaptation, a spectacular new film, Dune. This is a movie I know I definitely seen a bunch of times. A really great movie. I know they just did a remake of this. I don't know if it was based off of the original film or just a new Dune movie. But this has got great Bill Sienkiewicz covers. There's one. 2, and 3. And this is, again, I think it was 85. Let's take a peek inside one of these. I have probably not read this since, had to be, I know it read after it came out, because, like I said, my mom encouraged me to read anything, and my teachers in school also know that I hated to read. So anything that can get me to any interest in reading, they let me do. So I actually was able to convince, I think, my 7th or 8th grade English teacher to let me do a book report on these 3 issues, which is great because I had already read them. So, and the reading was a lot quicker than reading a big, thick book. So I read them and actually got to do a book report on this. So this is, what was this? This came out in 85 also. Yep, 85 also. This Bilson coverage art throughout. There's a little bit of that in there. I'm going to have to give these a read again. I get so many books I want to read, but I seem to go back through my collection and reading some of my older stuff, more so than even my newer books. I got a stack of new stuff I need to read that just probably will never get caught up on. But yeah, so good stuff. So yeah, so I just wanted to jump on and do a quick video. I do have the next episode, we want to call it, topic already picked out. So maybe I can try to make these once a week. That was my plan, to try to make these once a week instead of once a month, once every 2 months. But yeah, I haven't done any haul videos lately. I haven't had any hauls really per se. So I haven't done any haul videos. I've been watching a ton of videos. I do have a package that's going to go out soon to another YouTuber. Actually, I have 2 packages I got to go out to a couple YouTubers, doing some trades with them. I know I mentioned possible contest in the future. I'm still trying to get my room straightened out. Hockey season's ramping down. So, yeah. I just want to come jump on here and do a quick video today. So, I guess that's all. We'll see you next one. Thanks.